Hello everyone, my name is Madhav Dusad and welcome to Gyan Sharad Masti. Today we will be talking about that can we live without a brain? So let us talk about it. So what is our brain? So our brain is one of the most crucial organs in our body which controls our emotions, learning capability and our physical balance and many other things. Like the cerebellum controls our body movements and the cerebrum controls our emotions and our learning capability. So there are many parts of the brain. So can we live without those parts? So there are many interesting cases that prove them. But we have to notice that we cannot live without a completely no brain. So if there is no brain at all, we will not be able to breathe and we will die. So we cannot live without the brain. So uh, it can be possible that some part of the brain is not there, but there is no possibility that we can live without any brain, or there is no part of the brain so we cannot live. But if there's a part of it, then we can live depending upon the crucial uh, part of the body. So if our part of the brain is lost which helps us to breathe, then it will be very hard for us to live. So it depends on part to part. So let us talk about these cases. So in 1875, there was a man who was loading his gun and accidentally a 43 inches long rod, steel or iron rod, shot into his skull. So he was loading his gun and suddenly a steel or iron rod, 43 centimeter long rod, shot into his skull. So it pierced his brain also. So you can imagine how painful it would be. So did he survive? So yes, he did survive. He was well and good. But there was something different. That his personality completely changed. And by completely, I mean completely changed. He no longer remained the same person he was before. So we can say that a part of the brain which is damaged can lead to different consequences. So this was the first case that told us the probability that there's a link between brain tumor and these consequences. So now let us see the second case. So uh, in 2000s only, so in 2010s or 15s only, between the 2015 to 2000 time, there were two cases of this. And a person, a woman in China, she was there and she did not have a cerebrum. So, uh, so how did she live? She lived 24 years without any problem, and she went to the hospital to check up that she was feeling dizzy. So she went to the hospital. So then they figured out that she did not have a cerebrum. So let us talk about the third case. So this person lived 12 years, but there was no forebrain in him. So basically, the brain also has forebrain and hindbrain. So his forebrain was not there, but yet he lived 12 years. And the reason was that because he had his brain stem intact. So if the brain stem is intact, we can live because there's a property of brain which can adapt to certain things. So like all the previous cases, so the brain is being adapted. So there was no cerebrum. So other parts of the brain have the capability to adapt to the features if the brain doesn't have it. So she didn't have cerebrum, so she can't control her emotions and learning capability. So the other parts of the brain adapted, and this process is called the neuroplasticity. So this is how the brain adapts. So hope you like this video. If you liked it, please like it and share it, and please subscribe to the channel also. Bye.